Hello and welcome to a belated My View for You, part 1 actually, and this one is going to be a more like general, where it's like basically the internet's making us all weirdos, isn't it? And going by that Carol Vorderman business, it looks like decorum's joining chivalry in its grave when it comes to public, like people, just presences and things like that. I mean, there isn't any decorum at all. Politics now, which was the last bastion, let's face it. So we're just fully in America, basically, aren't we? So, but to be fair, it's all our own fault. I mean, that's after decades of like, oh yes, you know, it's cool to be bad and all the rest of it. So it's kind of inevitable that things have had, like, come to this bit, and like the cult of the individual. I mean, we're living in a world, on one hand, vile people can feel free to spout vile things. And now we have social media, so they can do it as often as possible. And then on the other hand, we've got people who insist on a non-judgmental approach to everything, because in their ivory towers and life bubbles, they're impervious to the realities of everyday normal life. So when normal people go, hey haw, wait a minute, that's no right, they're like, oh no, rise above it, don't stoop to their level. And the most common, mind your own business, which in the old days before the internet and all the rest of it, that was fair enough. Especially when the public sort of stuff, that's the sort of thing you kept for gossip over the neighbour's fence and shit like that and things. But like trickle-down economics, it's had its day and it's not working anymore, especially with the internet. I mean, that stable door it's well past time for that. It's like, it's up to us now how we want to treat the internet and how we want to use it, and we do not want the nutters taken over like they are already. And it's like the passive is like, oh, well, we'll just leave them to it. Why? This is the way our world's going. It's like nobody but me's watched The Terminator when I'm reading the news. You know what I mean? That is the way things are going. Science fiction for the past 100 years has shown us what can happen when you have that sort of attitude. So I think it's time, non-violent, but it's time we start fighting back. We need to take the bull by the horns and do it non-violently, but convention be damned, get in there. Why should the nutters have everything? Why should they have all the fun? If you're worried about retribution, do what I do and choose a group or a subject that's like based in another country. Then you know they're not going to come chasing you. Though, to be fair, if you don't do it in a nasty way and laugh at them and that, they're not going to come after you anyway, because ridicule does work that way. So, but you need to fight back. The algorithm proves it, that we can fight back and use it to our own needs to make the world a better place. Why feed the bank accounts of the rich and famous when we can use the internet as the tool that it was always intended as, for the good of humanity and the society we live in? Anyway, that's my view on it. Next week we'll be doing, or well, the week after maybe, depending, I'm awfully busy just now, but we'll be doing part 2, which is actual internet weirdos that I have encountered myself in my life. So, anyway, I'll see you next week. Cheerio the new. Oh, you can't shove your granny off the bus. Oh, you can't shove your granny off the bus. Oh, you can't shove your granny 'cause she's your mammy's mammy. You can't shove your granny off the bus. Yeehaw!